The game's completely shifted and changing opponents, you're changing days. How did you as players handle that big switch?
Yeah, we're looking forward to a solid hit out on Thursday night. But if anything, gives us a couple of extra days to prepare. Guys like Gov, it's important for him to have an extra couple of days so that makes sure he's cherry ripe. There's a number of us as well who've pulled up pretty sore. So nothing changes. Another tough outfit in Sydney. So. Looking forward to them.
Just on Gov, obviously trained today, looks like he's moving pretty well, so that extra break going to help him. Going to be nice to have him back. Do you feel like he owes the side a little bit for the suspension, the act that cost him that first week out?
Personally, he might feel that way, but there's no tension or definitely none of those boys are saying here, mate, you owe us. For him and for all our players, it's just about coming out. And playing our way, and we understand that the level of footy we're playing at the moment isn't acceptable, and it's on us. We're determined to turn it around.
How do you feel like the midfield's working? All of you have sort of had good games here and there, good moments here and there, but do you feel like it's working as a unit at the moment?
I feel like we've been building. We were obviously pretty poor against the Suns. Stepped it up a bit in Brisbane, but when the game was on the line, we just couldn't win the footy, couldn't use it. So it's been a bit of a struggle, to be honest. But I felt like on the weekend we took a step forward. It wasn't perfect, it wasn't pretty, and a lot of us are still a long way away from our best footy. Myself, I put my hand up. I'm definitely in that box at the moment, but like I said, we're determined to turn it around. I felt like we took a step forward on the weekend, it's on us to really turn it around, and us as mids, we have a big role to play. Hopefully we can turn it around.
Is it a chemistry thing, do you think? Because you're all obviously accomplished players. Most of you are all Australian at this point, so it's not a skill or a talent thing. So maybe it's just a time and chemistry thing that you don't have a lot of this season because it's shorter.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think, I'm not too sure whether it's a chemistry thing. I know we've got, we roll pretty deep. We've got a lot of mids. And it's probably working out that balance of how we get all the guys in there, fresh, hungry, eager to go, and how we balance out, where we're playing when we're not in there. So, it's about getting that balance right and that building that chemistry. And like I said, we're far from our best at the moment.
How have you found it for yourself personally, with the chemistry slotting in, and has it changed the way you've had to play in midfield at all so far?
No, not really. Look, I'm playing a little bit more forward. I was playing a little bit more forward in the opening rounds. Didn't play as much on the weekend, so we'll just see how it pans out. But nothing really. I mean, other than personnel for me this year, that's only been the change. But we just got the next contest, the next game to look forward to, and that's on this week.
A lot of former players are saying you guys aren't hard enough. The picking and choosing has been a phrase that's been used. Scotty Watters is soft. How do you feel when you're hearing former players attacking the hardness of the midfield?
Yeah, look, it's something. Again, we don't really take much in consideration what's said externally, but it's hard to hide from it at times. We've had a thorough look at our games that we've played this year, and there are times where it does look like that. So that's on us as a playing group, us as a midfield group, to stand up and to change that. So like I said, I look around my teammates, I don't see one soft player. So I'm confident we'll turn it around.
Just on the forward role you were talking about before, obviously the team, at least on the weekend, struggling to find an avenue to goal outside of Kennedy. Probably the Smalls probably struggling a little bit with form. You put your hand up a little bit more to say I'd like to go forward. We know your goal kicking ability in the past couple of years with Geelong. You put your hand up a bit more to take on a bit more of that role and possibly to hit the scoreboard a little bit more yourself this weekend.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think one of the problems, it's a hard one because in the recent weeks, we our struggle has been getting it in there. And then one of our biggest struggles still is locking it in there. So and allowing our forwards who are down there to go to work and do their thing. So that's a bit about what we're doing once the ball's going in. And hopefully we've spoke about it a lot, and hopefully these little slight adjustments and tweaks that we do can play a big part in keeping it in our forward line and allowing our forwards to go to work. But yeah, definitely I'll do whatever. I'll play wherever the team wants me, wherever Simo wants me to play. If that means I've got to go forward and try and hit the scoreboard a little bit more, then I'll do that.
We saw I think Yo getting manipulated with his back during training. They looked extremely uncomfortable, Elliot. Yo with his back. How have you seen him at the moment with his health?
To be honest, I didn't really notice his back. I know there's a few things that he didn't do late, but I thought that was from his shoulder. I know he copped a hard shoulder knock a couple of weeks ago, so not too sure. But I think he's good to go. He's a bit like Boots, just taking it easy during the week. Some things they do, some things they don't. So I think he'll be good to go on the weekend.
How's the hub experience been for you so far? It's not nearly over, but close.
Yeah, no, it hasn't been too bad. We've got no complaints from a hub perspective. It's not home, but it's the next best thing. So yeah, definitely the hub's been good to us all. So there's no excuses there.
How's the family been enjoying it?
Mate, surprisingly, everything's been good. I was some days get a little bit repetitive, but Caitlin and the kids are enjoying themselves. They're happy, so that's the most important thing. But look, a week to go, and we're back home.
There's probably a few
players.
Probably a few Victorian team players trying to consider whether they do bring family or not. What would your advice be to them? Everyone's got their own decision to make, but you made the decision to bring yours. What would you say?
Everyone's individual situation is different. I felt like I still feel like I made the right decision in bringing my family. I knew I would have done it tough without them. So it was looking that way. That I'm happy I bought them. So if there's ways for players to bring their family, which is going to make them feel like they're home and a bit more normality, seeing their partner and kids from day to day, then I'd suggest bring them. If you think you can handle it without them, then do that. So
what fears did you have that they might not be able to do that have been overcome now that you've got here and seen them being able to move around? That's the challenge for them, isn't it? They're not going and playing games and training and stuff. They have to live their lives.
Yeah, so initially my biggest fear was my family coming over and feeling like it was a bit of like a prison setup. So I've been sort of it's been the complete opposite. So there's things that they can get out and do. From day to day, get out and do their own things. There's heaps of stuff to do here at the resort. My kids are. It's pretty easy to keep them entertained. They can just play in the pool all day, every day, and there's a good pool set up here. And kids are obviously they run amok in the games room that the club's got set up over there. So they're loving it.
Has it helped you in the period, I guess, where there's a bit of uncertainty about going home and a lot of the guys missing their own families, having them with you? Has it helped you make the transition in? Because it's not. This whole situation is not a normal experience for a guy coming into a new club. Has it helped sort of make it a bit easier?
Sorry,
just having your family here as opposed to the players being back home and thinking of them and wanting to be back home, having them here with you, has it helped with your transition given the new club for you? And this is a very unique situation for a player to move into a new club. Yeah,
I definitely think it has. My family, Caitlin and the kids are a bit of an exit, from footy. It's hard here. You're seeing your teammates like all day, every day, coaches, staff, and seeing a lot of the Freo guys as well. So it's hard not to be consumed with footy. Whereas I got my family here, so I'm able to sort of, days off, go out, do our own thing, and forget about footy a little bit. Just refreshing up, and I feel like it's been beneficial for me having my family here.
You've got a derby with probably 60,000 people coming up, and you've got your former club Geelong coming to Perth to hub as well. So you've got a fair bit to look forward to down the track. Are you really excited about getting back to Perth and facing those two great games?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, definitely looking forward to, big crowds back home, and but for us, it's this week. This game's very important to us. We can really turn our season around and get back on track. With a good win this week. If we can get that and hopefully that rolls on to the next week, then hopefully our record's not too bad when we're heading back home, and then it's possibly up to 7 home games in a row. So for us, it's this week, and getting our season back on track.